Yesterday, I spoke to Jemma Zoe Smith, who runs the Education Hotel in Oxfordshire, and I asked her what that was all about, first of all.
We don't need no education.
So we are a tuition agency. We're based in Oxfordshire, near Woodstock, and we've got tutors both in Oxfordshire but also online at the moment. And one of the big things that we're doing just at the moment is holding free advice calls and offering up blog articles, links, whatever help that we can possibly give parents in the Oxfordshire area to hopefully make this time go a little bit smoother.
So did you have a lot of people coming to you for advice during the first lockdown then? I'm assuming you did.
Yes, we did. We did a similar thing in the first lockdown. We got a lot of our tutors to write blogs on their specialist subjects, and we also held like a weekly call-in for our students and generally anybody who needed a bit of advice.
What do you think are the biggest challenges then for both parents and pupils while they're doing the homeschooling at the moment?
For students, it's motivation, from what I found, especially with older students who feel a little bit as though they've been kind of dropped and left.
Yeah.
Whereas for parents, balancing work and homeschooling it's such a challenge. It wasn't something that really the system was ever set up for. So it's a really tough time.
Would you have a top tip for any of the parents that are battling with homeschooling at the moment?
Yeah. So if you're struggling with that timetable, and I know that there are lots of parents who are, making sure that your child knows exactly when you're available and when you're not available. So whether there's a sign on the outside of your door, whether there's a big timetable that's stuck on the fridge, but also making sure that maybe you can schedule in 15 minutes for them to tell you what they've been doing whilst they've been homeschooling, because a lot of that feedback they get from teachers.
Yeah.
So not having that live, being able to actually discuss with you, it can often make a big difference. And also it can help you focus because you've not continually got your child bursting in on Zoom meetings.
Well, I was going to say, you're probably home working from home as well as the homeschooling, which is kind of a bit of a horrible thing to have to juggle, I suppose. Do you have any tips for the kids?
With motivation, it's about realizing the reason that you're learning. And I think that's something that students have previously been aiming towards certain exams or tests or really end of year tests or unit tests, whereas now actually this is a great opportunity to find out things about what you're interested in. So now is the time to, if you are interested in engineering, start looking into it, or if you're interested in cooking, getting involved and really taking those projects that you wish you had the time for, and spending the time doing that now that you've got it.
Good tip. Before we let you go, where can people go to find out more?
So we're on Facebook as the Education Hotel. We're on Instagram and also our website, which is www.educationhotel.co.uk.
Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone.
And of course, if you've got a question for Jemma about homeschooling, let me know. Right now, you can send me an email if you like, adam.ball@bbc.co.uk, or you can give us a call now. That number is 0808 100 9100, and I'll be chatting to Jemma again next week and putting any questions that you give me. So anything at all that might be worrying you or that you might be struggling with if you are homeschooling little ones right now, get it to me as soon as you can. adam.ball@bbc.co.uk.